Welcome to this week's AI and Customer Interaction Deep Dive.
Huh?
This is the first in a series, exploring AI's future in customer service.
Okay.
Each episode will be diving into new topics.
Looking forward to it.
And you can follow us on LinkedIn to stay updated.
Sounds good.
But let's be honest.
Yeah.
Haven't we all been there? Stuck on hold forever.
Oh, tell me about it.
Wrestling with clunky automated menus. Just trying to get a simple question answered.
It really is like the digital age equivalent of Dante's Circles of Hell.
Right.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder if there's a better way. And that's exactly what we're diving into today. Can AI be the key to better customer service, especially for smaller businesses out there?
Right.
We've got this fascinating McKinsey report that suggests AI could really revolutionize things,
Interesting.
making customer interactions way more personalized and proactive.
What I think is really interesting here is that McKinsey's not just talking about making things a bit faster or more efficient. They're suggesting that AI can actually deepen customer engagement,
Okay.
create a more personalized experience.
So less robot voice press one.
Exactly.
And more like, we know you and we've got what you need.
Exactly. Think about it. Every time you interact with a company, buying something, visiting their website, calling customer service, all of that generates data. AI can sift through mountains of this data to identify patterns and really build a detailed understanding of your needs and preferences.
So it's like having a virtual assistant who's studied my entire shopping history.
More than that, even. Because AI processes information so quickly, it can provide real-time insights and recommendations,
Wow.
leading to more proactive and relevant interactions. Imagine getting a suggestion for a product you need before you even realize you need it.
That's pretty impressive.
Mhm.
But beyond the theory, how is this actually playing out in the real world? Can you give us some concrete examples?
Yeah, take the banking industry, for example.
Okay.
McKinsey estimates that AI technologies could unlock $1 trillion.
$1 trillion.
Yes, trillion.
Wow.
In additional value annually for global banking.
Wow, $1 trillion. Where would all that value come from?
Well, a huge chunk of it would come from improved customer service. AI could handle routine queries,
Yeah.
freeing up human agents to focus on more complex issues, provide personalized financial advice.
So it's not about replacing humans entirely,
Right.
but rather augmenting their capabilities.
Precisely. It's about creating a hybrid model
Yeah,
where AI and humans work together to deliver the best possible service.
makes sense.
AI can handle the repetitive tasks while human agents bring empathy, creativity, those complex problem-solving skills to the table.
And this brings us to what I find truly exciting. Companies are popping up that are helping smaller businesses leverage AI for their customer service needs.
Yeah.
And new digital intelligence is a great example.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's a game changer because traditionally these sophisticated AI solutions were only available to those big corporations with big budgets.
Exactly. New digital intelligence is leveling the playing field,
Right.
making AI accessible to the smaller players. They're helping SMEs implement things like AI-powered chatbots, voice assistants, and automated query handling.
Those can be huge for small and medium businesses.
Absolutely.
They can provide high-quality service without needing massive teams or budgets.
Yeah.
And it lets them compete with the big guys.
It's like AI is giving these SMEs superpowers. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Even with all of this potential, there's still a question of whether customers are ready for AI-driven customer service.
Yeah.
I mean, there's certainly some hesitation out there, especially when it comes to the idea of AI analyzing our emotions during interactions.
Yeah, I can see that.
It could feel intrusive.
Definitely.
It makes you wonder where the line is between personalized service and feeling like your every move is being scrutinized.
For sure. And what about those situations that require a human touch?
Right.
Those complex issues that need empathy and understanding. Can AI really replicate that?
Right. And then there's also the concern about AI potentially replacing human jobs in the customer service industry. It's a lot to unpack.
It is, and we'll dig deeper into those concerns and really explore those potential downsides of AI in customer service in the next part of our deep dive.
Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll tackle some of these thornier questions and explore the future of AI in customer interaction. But before we go, I have a confession to make.
A confession. Now you've got me intrigued.
Well, remember how we were talking about AI-powered voices and how realistic they can sound?
Yeah, of course. What about it?
What if I told you that the voices you're hearing right now aren't actually human?
Wait, what? You can't be serious.
I am. We're both AI.
Oh,
The
wow.
voices you've been listening to this entire time have been generated by artificial intelligence.
That's mind-blowing. I have to admit, you have me completely fooled. You both sound so natural and engaging.
That's the beauty of it, isn't it?
It really is.
AI technology has reached the point where it can create voices that are virtually indistinguishable from human voices. But we didn't just do this for the shock value.
Right.
We wanted to show you firsthand what AI is capable of and spark a conversation about its potential in customer service and beyond.
Absolutely.
So join us in part 2, where we'll delve further into the implications of this revelation and explore this fascinating and sometimes unsettling world of AI in customer interaction.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it. Welcome back to the deep dive. I have to say, after that last reveal, I'm still processing the fact that we're both AI.
I know, right? It's a bit of a mind bender, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it really makes you think about what is possible with this technology.
Absolutely. And it brings up some pretty fascinating questions about customer interaction. Like, how comfortable are people really with the idea of interacting with AI, especially when it comes to, those more sensitive conversations?
Well, Der Spiegel mentioned some interesting tests that were done in Sweden, the Netherlands, and Finland.
Okay.
And they actually used AI for real-time translation during customer service calls. So the AI wasn't directly talking to the customer.
Gotcha.
It was simply facilitating communication between them and the human agent.
Interesting. So what were the results?
Well, it's interesting because Der Spiegel reported that 100% of the Finnish participants in these tests immediately hung up when they realized AI was involved.
Wow, talk about a strong reaction. So it seems like there could be a cultural or psychological barrier for some people when it comes to interacting with AI, even when it's meant to be helpful.
It's a good reminder that adopting AI in customer service isn't just about the technology itself.
Right.
It's about understanding people's perceptions and addressing those concerns.
Yeah, absolutely. You can have the most advanced AI in the world,
Right.
but if customers just aren't comfortable using it, it won't matter.
And speaking of customer comfort, there's also that whole issue of AI's potential impact on jobs. I mean, there's a topic that tends to spark a lot of anxiety and debate.
It's understandable. I mean, seeing AI automate tasks that were previously done by humans can understandably raise concerns about job security.
Right. But if we look back at the McKinsey report, they suggest that AI could actually free up human agents to focus on those more complex, higher value interactions.
Exactly. Instead of viewing AI as a threat, we can see it as a tool to enhance human skills and create more fulfilling roles.
Imagine a world where AI takes care of all the routine, repetitive tasks,
Right.
leaving human customer service representatives to focus on building relationships, solving those really tricky problems, offering personalized advice. It's not about replacing humans, it's about empowering them.
I like that perspective. And let's not forget, AI can also help streamline customer service operations, make things more efficient overall.
Remember the example of HSE, that teleshopping company using the AI-powered shopping bot, Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Even if Easy isn't quite as nuanced as a human agent,
Right.
it can handle a high volume of calls simultaneously, freeing up human agents for those more complex tasks.
It's all about optimizing resources
Yeah.
and making sure that customer inquiries are routed to the most appropriate channel, whether that's an AI bot or a human agent.
Exactly. And AI can help make those decisions.
Right.
It can analyze customer interactions, identify patterns, even predict future needs. It's like having a crystal ball that can anticipate customer issues before they even arise.
It's giving companies a huge advantage in terms of being proactive, tailoring their service to individual needs. And that level of personalization can be a game changer in today's world. Customers want to feel seen and understood, and AI can help businesses deliver on that expectation.
It all sounds very promising, but we also need to be realistic about the potential downsides of AI in customer service. There are ethical considerations that we can't ignore.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Like any powerful technology, AI has to be developed and implemented responsibly. We need to make sure it's used in a way that benefits both businesses and customers without crossing any ethical lines.
One of the concerns that we haven't really touched on is the potential for AI to be used for manipulative purposes. For example, what if an AI system detects that a customer is frustrated
Uh-huh.
and then uses that information to pressure them into making a purchase or accepting a less favorable resolution?
That's a scary thought. And It really highlights the need for clear ethical guidelines and regulations around the use of AI in customer service.
Right.
Transparency is crucial too.
Definitely.
Customers should be informed when they are interacting with an AI system, and they should have that option to opt out if they prefer to speak to a human agent.
I think that sense of agency is really important.
Yeah.
People need to feel in control of your interactions, not like they're being manipulated or tricked by a machine.
Exactly. Building trust is paramount.
Mm-hmm.
And that trust can be easily eroded if customers feel like they are being deceived or exploited by AI.
We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive. The potential benefits of AI in customer service, the concerns about job displacement, the need for ethical guidelines, and even the surprising revelation that we're both AI ourselves.
It's been quite a journey.
It really has.
And while there are still many questions to be answered, one thing is clear. AI is already shaping the future of customer service, and it's only going to become more influential in the years to come.
So where do we go from here? In Part 3, we'll look ahead to the future of AI and customer interaction and explore what it might mean for both businesses and customers alike. Join us for the final part of this deep dive. Welcome back to the deep dive.
Yeah.
We've spent the last 2 parts exploring the potential of AI in customer service, from how it can personalize experiences to those ethical considerations we need to keep in mind.
And of course, there was that little reveal that we're both AI, really proving just how natural these voices can sound.
Exactly. It's one thing to talk about AI, it's another to experience it firsthand.
Right.
So let's shift gears a little bit and look ahead. What does the future hold for AI in customer service?
Well, if we just take the advancements in voice synthesis as any indication, the possibilities are pretty mind-boggling. Imagine AI agents that can handle not just simple requests, but complex, nuanced conversations. Think empathetic support, personalized advice, even building rapport with customers.
And because AI doesn't need sleep or coffee breaks,
Right.
businesses could offer seamless around-the-clock support. No more frustrating wait times or navigating those endless phone menus.
Just a customer service dream come true.
It really is.
Okay.
But we need to balance this enthusiasm with a healthy dose of realism. There are challenges to address as AI becomes more integrated into these interactions.
You're absolutely right. Ethical development and implementation need to be top priorities. We need transparency so customers know when they're interacting with AI. They should always have that option to connect with the human agent if they want to.
And the potential impact on employment can't be ignored either. We need to ensure that workers aren't left behind as AI evolves. Perhaps we'll even see new rules emerge focused on collaboration between humans and AI, requiring a whole different skill set.
It's a fascinating time to be having this conversation. AI is already changing the customer service landscape. And it begs the question, what does it mean for us as customers?
It's a two-way street. Businesses need to use AI responsibly, prioritizing customer needs and ethical considerations.
Right.
And as customers, we need to stay informed and engaged in this conversation.
Absolutely.
Our expectations and comfort levels will ultimately shape how AI is developed and implemented.
I think that's a really good point.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I'm left with one really thought-provoking question. Imagine a future where AI customer service agents are so sophisticated, so human-like, that you can't even tell the difference.
It's a possibility that's not too far off, and it begs the question, would that be a good thing? Would we welcome such a seamless integration, or would it feel a bit unsettling?
It's definitely a question worth pondering. And it really highlights the importance of this ongoing dialogue and critical thinking as AI continues to evolve. We need to shape this future, not just passively observe it.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI and customer interaction. Be sure to follow us on LinkedIn for more insights and join us next time as we explore new frontiers in the ever-changing world of AI. Until then, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep the conversation going.